What if the American dream was a financial illusion? For millions, the goal is a six-figure salary, with $200,000 a year being the number that's supposed to fix everything. It's the reward for the long hours and the years of climbing the ladder. But what if you get there and you're still broke? What if your bank account is still hovering near zero at the end of the month? This isn't a hypothetical. If you're earning a high income but feel like you can't get ahead, you are not alone. A recent PMYNTS report revealed that 36% of Americans earning over $200,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck. More than one-third of the people who made it are still trapped. Today we're not talking about skipping lattes. This is about exposing a systemic problem. We're going to do a breakdown I call the Great Shrinkage to show where that $200,000 salary actually goes. We'll reveal how the crushing costs of a modern professional life turn a high income into a financial treadmill. Stick around, because understanding this illusion is the first step to breaking free.
Number 1. The Great Shrinkage. How $200,000 salary becomes zero. Let's watch that beautiful $200,000 salary shrink in real time. The gap between what you earn and what you keep is the first shock. First, taxes. Let's use a high earner in a high-tax state like California, a hub for many high-paying jobs. On a $200,000 salary, after federal, state, and FICA taxes, your take-home pay is roughly $129,600. Just like that, over $70,000 is gone before you pay a single bill. But you're told to be responsible, so you max out your 401k for retirement. For 2026, that's another $24,500 that comes right out. Then there's health insurance. A decent family plan can easily cost $6,000 a year out of your pocket. Let's do the math. $129,600 in take-home pay minus $24,500 for your 401k minus $6,000 for health insurance. You are now left with approximately $99,000. We're not even halfway through, and half your salary has already vanished. This is the reality before you've even paid for a roof over your head.
Number 2. The three great wealth destroyers. So $99,000 is still a lot of money, right? It should be. But now we face the three great wealth destroyers for modern professionals: housing, childcare, and debt. Housing is the #1 expense that makes high incomes feel worthless. High-paying jobs are concentrated in high-cost-of-living cities, where housing prices have disconnected from reality. In the Bay Area, for instance, the median home price is around $1.3 million. Let's say you get lucky and find a $500,000 house, a bargain in many professional hubs. With a 20% down payment and a 7% interest rate, your mortgage, property taxes, and insurance will easily run you $3,500 a month. That's $42,000 a year. Your $99,000 is now down to $57,000. Next, childcare. This is the expense that demolishes the budgets of young professional families. In a state like California, the average cost for infant care can exceed $20,000 a year per child. Let's be conservative and say you have one child in daycare. Your remaining $57,000 is now just $37,000. Finally, debt. Many high-paying jobs require advanced degrees, which means student loans. A payment of $800 a month isn't uncommon, which is nearly $10,000 a year. Add a reliable car to get to that job, and you're looking at another $600 a month for the payment and insurance. That's another $7,200 gone. So where does that leave you? From your $37,000, subtract $10,000 for student loans and $7,200 for a car. You are left with $19,800 for the entire year. That's $1,650 a month for everything else: groceries, utilities, gas, home repairs, clothes. and maybe, if you're lucky, an occasional dinner out. This is the Great Shrinkage, from $200,000 to $1,650 a month, and we haven't even included a broken water heater or saving for a vacation. This is how you end up at zero. This is the trap. Feeling overwhelmed? Seeing the numbers laid out like this can be intense. If you're wondering where your own money is going, I've linked a free spending tracker in the description below. It's a simple tool to help you do your own shrinkage calculation and see what your real, spendable income is. It's the first step to taking back control. Number 3. The psychological trap. Lifestyle creep versus systemic pressure. Many financial gurus would blame this on lifestyle creep, arguing you bought too much house or too nice a car, but that misses the point. For many, this isn't about luxury, it's about the skyrocketing cost of a standard middle-class professional life. You need to live in a safe neighborhood with decent schools for your family, and that quality comes with an enormous price tag. You need a reliable car for the long commute from the only suburb you can afford. Both parents often need to work just to cover these essential costs. These aren't extravagant choices. They are the price of admission to the life you were told a high salary would provide. This creates a massive psychological disconnect. Society says earning $200,000 means you've made it, but your daily life feels like a struggle. According to a Charles Schwab survey, the average American believes it takes a net worth of $2.3 million to be considered wealthy. The goalposts are always moving because the fundamental costs of living keep rising. You end up feeling like a failure, when in reality, the system itself is designed to put you under immense pressure. Number 4. The solution: escaping the income trap. So how do you escape this treadmill? The answer isn't just about budgeting harder, it's about a fundamental mindset shift. You have to stop confusing income with wealth. Income is what you earn. It's a flow of cash that, as we've seen, goes right back out. It is a tool, not the goal. Wealth is what you own. It's the assets that work for you even when you aren't. Investments, home equity, a business. Truly financially secure people don't just have high incomes, they build assets. The path out of the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle starts when you stop focusing only on increasing your salary and start obsessing over increasing your ownership. The goal is not just to earn more, but to keep more and turn it into something that grows. This requires you to challenge the conventional script. Do you really need the house in that top-tier school district? Or could a different neighborhood free up $1,000 a month to invest? Can you buy a reliable used car instead of a new one and put that car payment into an investment account? The most powerful action is to increase the gap between what you earn and what you spend, then aggressively use that gap to buy assets. For high earners, even a small change in spending can create significant capital. In this income bracket, saving 15 to 20% of your income isn't just a good idea, it's a necessity for escape. You're not crazy for feeling broke on a $200,000 salary. You're living in an economic reality where the cost of entry for a professional, family-oriented life has created a vortex that can swallow even the most impressive incomes. But by understanding the Great Shrinkage, by seeing exactly where your money goes, you can start making intentional choices. You can shift your focus from simply earning more to owning more. It's not an easy path. It requires making choices that might go against what society expects of a high earner. But it is the only way to escape the trap and start building true, lasting financial freedom. You've already proven you can achieve the income. Now it's time to build the wealth. If this video opened your eyes and you want to learn strategies for turning your high income into real wealth, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every week on how to build assets, invest intelligently, and finally get off the financial treadmill for good. Thanks for watching.